Wait a minute, glasses?
Focus.
I love going to glasses stores and trying on all different frames. I'm only in it for how they look since my lenses are fake as can be. Okay. In this ever-changing town, yesterday's values are today's enemy. I'm gonna live every day to the fullest. Goodbye, diets. Grand opening, another one. Feels like a new shop shutters and gets replaced every week. I'd better make sure my favorite store isn't next. I have no idea who I need to talk to.
Let's have a look.
Zero-sum diet. The Grand Slam meatball looks so delicious, but that rice has so many carbs. Although it's also full of fiber, right? Which makes it, like, super healthy. Okay, I'm getting it. What a buffoon. I bought a bottle of that dream juice just so I could say I tried it, but now that I see it up close, I'm having second thoughts. Okay. What is this? Uh-huh. Rin dude? I can't scan those guys for some reason. I guess that means they're players?
Ah.
Maybe that means they're players like us. They've got the same pins and everything.
Correct.
Sounds like you just proved your theorem. Wonder what brought them here. Maybe they're snooping for clues about the mission? Then why are they inspecting each person that passes? Wait.
Oh, man.
Do you think they're looking for the new player too? There's a high probability. What do you say? Should we reduce them to 0 before they expand? Whoa, what? No, I don't want to fight them. Hey, look, they're moving. Where do you think they're going?
Rindo.
Well, I scanned the area just now, and I overheard those limited edition pins are available at Tokyo Hands. Maybe the players headed over there to grab some. Tokyo Hands is just past Center Street, right? You got it, right in front of Tipsy Toes Hall. That's not far from here, and it just opened up. Then what are we waiting for? Let's move.
Hang on.
But what if we run into that other team? What do we do then? Ha! The same thing we do to any other garbage we find. Crunch. That's what I was afraid of. So pumped to find out the mystery player. I can see that. Come on, Rin dude. We gotta meet someone new. Isn't that exciting? Is it? Oh my goodness, why do I suddenly have hiccups? Stop it. Hello. That line was wild. Think they'll run out of pins?
Dang.
I'd hope they brought at least one for every voucher they printed. Sounds like the place is swarming with pin collectors. Gonna need to look real hard to find that player. Let's just hope we can find them. Let's get looking. Well, there is a marker on the screen that tells me where they are, so that's gonna make it pretty easy. What is this distortion? What is with this weird perspective? Wonder if all these folks are in line for that pin. Ah, according to that sign, they probably are. Man, there's gotta be like 1,000 people here. All waiting to get a, what does that say? Elegant strategy pin? You heard of this thing before? Nope, but it must be pretty popular. More importantly, any sign of that player? All right, totally forgot we were here. Let's look for him, Rin dude. Okay.
All right.
Woo, just in time. Any later and we would have missed out.
Yep.
Seriously, good thing we lined up at the cafe when we did. I know, right? Our minds. Uh-oh, sounds like they ran out of pins. There's someone standing behind us. That's actually how Shibuya looks IRL. You should go down there and make sure. Ah, yes. Wonder if that player ended up getting their hands on one. My life is over, existence is meaningless, etc., etc. Did you hear something? Goodbye, happiness. Yeah, I barely knew ye. Yeah, and it's getting louder. Grief is too great for me to bear. What is it? Who's there? Yep, life is over. Oh, hi. I fail to see how my lot could get any worse. Ah, we collided? But how is this possible? Wait, it's you.
Huh?
Dude, you don't think she's... Come to add insult to injury, have you? What? No. Well, this time I come prepared. You shall pay for my misery. Ah!
Here I go again, getting all worked up and strolling into the mind of a stranger.
What does that even mean?
Today is unequivocally the worst.
This is why I didn't want to get involved.
For the record, I didn't ask for this either.
Huh? Am I hearing things? I already have enough on my plate keeping an eye on that Minamoto guy. I really don't need any more loose cannons in my life.
Your words wound too harshly. I've done nothing to you. Until now. Now you show no punishment for hindering my pursuit of happiness. You'll rue the day you mocked me for failing to obtain that ES pin.
I don't know what's going on here, but I think this girl's got the wrong idea.
Speaking of which, who would dare deny anyone the delights of elegant strategy? Only a degenerate ape, that's who!
This whole mess is Fred's fault anyway. And Minamoto's only around to cause trouble.
And then you have the nerve to blame everyone but yourself!
No! I was against this from the beginning. Even if everything goes south, it won't be my fault.
Enough! I've grown weary of your moaning. This whole Reaper's game is most detestable. I give it a negative 200 out of 10. My worst ever review. So edgy. 'Tis I, Nagi the Edgelord.
I hate the way characters talk in this game.
And now my edgy wrath.
What?
Wrath!
My head. I can barely think straight. Everything's fading.
It makes them relatable, though. I too talk in slang and memes. I don't. Does not make them relatable to me.
Am I dying? No. Come on. Not like this. Hang on. I'm having some serious deja vu. This happened before. Can I make sure it doesn't? Think, Rindo, think! What did she keep talking about? Something like elegant strategy. What if I can get her that pin?
Rindo can travel through time to revisit previous points in the recent past. Neat. The actions you take and information you learn will affect the time frames to which you can return. Keep in mind that certain areas may be off limits when you roll back the clock. Okay. This is... That line was wild. Think they'll run out of pins? I'd hope they brought at least one for every voucher they printed. Sounds like the place is swarming with pin collectors. Haven't I heard this before? Wait, I have heard this before. I must have gone back in time. But how? Gonna need to look real hard to find that player.
Listen.
Not so fast, Fred. What's up? Why don't we buy one of those pins? For ourselves? Hear me out. There's something fishy about that pin, right? Just saying it wouldn't hurt to look into it. And who knows? We might even bump into that new player while we're there. That's a really good point, actually. Let's get going. Well, that was easier than I thought. I just hope I'm on the right track here. This whole time travel thing is making my head hurt. And all for a stupid pin, too. I mean, what the heck's an elegant strategy anyway? Actually, what is it anyway? Let's see. Looks like it started off as a mobile game. Its charming cast of characters captured the hearts of players worldwide. So it's basically some flashy dating sim. The franchise is expanded to include animated adaptations, novelization, and live-action films, all from a mobile game? Fans see ES is growing fame as a double-edged sword, thrilled though they are with its acclaim. They lament the shortage of ES merch due to increased demand. So getting our hands on that pin is going to be tough. I don't know how I did it, but I managed to turn back time. And if I don't take advantage of this opportunity, then things will just end up the same as before. I may not know what I'm doing, but I gotta do something. One way or another, that pin's gonna be ours. Alright, I figured we'd have to get this pin anyway. Use the Elastra pin to change our fate. This is literally just Xenoblade Chronicles now. So, is this the line for that exclusive pin? Ah, must be. Sign says this is where you hand in your voucher. This is it. Elegant strategy. Aw, man, looks like we're out of luck. Wait, seriously? 100% says they're handing out vouchers at Hachiko Cafe. Wait, isn't that promo dealio we were talking about before? Yeah, there was so much buzz, it's probably sold out. You're right. We're too late. Man, what a bummer. It's more than just a bummer. I have to get my hands on that voucher. Maybe I could try turning back time to when we arrived at the crossing. Press the square button when the replay icon appears on screen to activate Rindo's psych and change time frames. Once you're sure you've altered the past enough to the right of the future, select Change Our Fate to create a new timeline. Pretty wild stuff here. Pretty neat. Gotta get to Hachiko Cafe! Woo! That was a close call. Yeah, those losers almost took every seat in the cafe. Anyways, we got our vouchers, and that's all that matters. Okay, this is right before we headed to Center Street. Seriously, though, they were just lounging around like they owned the place. Were they, like, tourists or something? So, we should be able to get one of those vouchers. As long as we line up to get into the cafe like those two did. You asleep at the wheel there, buddy? Come on, let's head to Center Street. Just need to figure out how to explain this to Fret. Hey, Fret, I can travel back in time. Hey, so, yeah? Remember those two girls we overheard talking about that pin before? Sure do. They actually just passed right by us. Huh, fancy that. And I heard them saying they were glad they lined up at Hachiko Cafe. Okay. So, I was thinking, like, maybe we should go there too.
How come?
Okay, now you've lost me. Well, see, you need a voucher from the cafe to get that pin we heard about. But there's only so many to go around, so the less competition we have, the better. And hey, if we do get our hands on one of those vouchers, maybe we'll run into that other player, you know? Wow, Rin dude. That speech gave me chills. Your enthusiasm's contagious. I don't really get what's going on, but I'm in. Great, so let's start by lining up at Hachiko Cafe. Whatever you say, buddy. All right. Line up. Wait, it says the promotional menu sold out. That big group must have snagged the last vouchers.
Really?
Guess they beat us to the punch. Bummer. So what do we do now? Looks like I'll have to go even further back in time and get in line before them. Dude, like, can we just go back in time to the start of the frigging day at this point? Oh, wait, what the heck? Oh, there are difficulty settings. Look at that. Oh. I don't think I can, like, change them, though. Increasing the difficulty will put you against stronger noise that leave behind rarer pins. I can't, like, change it, though. I guess you have to play on normal until you, like, finish the game or something. Oh, that's right. You could do this in the first Kui as well, couldn't you? If you drop your level down, then you get a higher drop rate, but then you lose HP as a result. We might do that at some point. That's super neat.
We'll change our fate.
All right, all the way back here. You unlocked difficulty levels by going further in the first game too? Oh, really? You have to unlock them? That sounds familiar. Ah! Well, get a load of this line. All these people and the place isn't even open yet. Dang. This is right before we went to Tin 4. Time to think of a way to thin out this line.
Hey.
What do you say? Do you want to check it out? Let's go. Yeah, you're right. Tin 4's calling our Nate. I was talking about the cafe.
Huh?
Oh, for real? I mean, we can, but why? How am I going to explain this one? We haven't talked with Kenon yet in this timeline. Well, I was just thinking, players like us are stuck here in the UG, right? And that limits the places we can go. Maybe the player we're looking for is in that cafe.
Quay?
Oh, okay. Wait, what do you mean limits the places we can go? Shoot, this is before we learned how shopping works. That's, geez, we even listening to what that Reaper told us earlier? We can only go into stores marked with the Reaper sticker. Right, which means the player we're looking for is probably one of those shops, just like you said. Rin, dude, you're so smart you scare me sometimes. No time to waste, let's move.
Huh.
This certainly defies all probability. The kid might be something special if he's already factored them into the equation. Yeah, he can just jump through time is all. Hi. Okay, how do I do this? Huh? Oh, who goes there? We do. Hang on a sec. Something ain't right. We haven't been able to talk like this with anyone else on the street.
Huh?
Wait, does that mean?
Yes.
I don't recall seeing you two before. Part of that new team, I presume. These guys are players too. So, do you have business with the DRS? Well... Any integers belonging to another set are ripe for deletion. We better act fast before we're beaten to the punch. Are you You sound like quite the hot-headed bunch.
Put up your dukes.
Perhaps we ought to help you cool off. Prepare to get washed away. Are we gonna fight other people?
I guess I could go a round or two.
Are we gonna murder dead people?
Here's a complex equation.
We're fighting other dudes. I was not expecting this. You didn't ever like fight other players in the first movie, did you? I don't remember ever doing that.
Was that okay?
This guy is still alive. How much health does this dude have?
Ain't no stopping us now.
All right, fine, Meteor. I wanted to kill him and then Meteor one of the others. Oh wait, this isn't the Meteor. It's the other thing.
So far, so
Oh, that one's finally dead. Let's go. Burn him up, burn him up.
how's that?
Go away.
Balanced.
No, you take this.
Oh yeah.
Has anyone mentioned that these guys blow? Like, they suck.
Simple equations.
They are terrible at their jobs.
Yes, got it. Could have been worse.
Nice, nice, nice. I want a Meteor. I want a Meteor. Meteor drop. Go.
Underestimate me.
Nailed it. How did you live having a Meteor drop on?
Perfectly balanced. All right.
Just makes no sense. Oh, got him. Let's go. Threat muted.
All right, could have been worse.
Hey. Curses, you're quite formidable for a bunch of flotsome. What, one of the eels that Ursula uses? Come, comrades, we must retreat. Any stragglers will get swept downstream. Fingers crossed this means we'll be able to get our hands on a voucher now. Hey boys, what can I do you for? Hi, are you still serving that promotional menu? The one that comes with a voucher? Haha, you two lucked out. We're down to our last one. Nice. No way. Can you believe it, buddy?
Yeah.
Funnily enough, yeah, I can.
Rin dude.
So, do you want to share something, or should we order separately? Either's fine by me. How about we share, then? I'll ask for an extra plate.
Give me a break.
You're using that one. All right, we got our voucher. Now we just need to head to Tipsy Toes Hall. Tiger Punks. Restore a bit of your team's HP in an instant. Single-use pin gauge will not refill automatically or reboot. That sounds lame. I would not want to put that pin on any of my characters. Think we've taken care of everything we need to here? Yeah, but like the thing is in my way though. Didn't I need to go through here? Or no, I guess I need to go over here actually. Oh, it's through this pathway. I got them mixed up. My B. Can I not? I can't talk to you. Oh wait, do I need to like go back forward in time? Oh, I thought that I would just go through the day like I would go through time normally, but I guess you have to jump back. That's strange. Healing pins were only one use in the first game too, if I recall correctly. I probably didn't like them as much in the first game either, did I? I don't remember, it's been too long. That line was wild. Think they'll run out of pins? I'd hope they brought at least one for every voucher they printed. We will be able to get one, right? We've got a voucher after all. Oh, I've been through way too much to not get that pin now. What do you mean? What do you mean, what do you mean? All that time I actually forget I said anything. All right, we should be good to go. Give me the pin.